How we doing?
What's going on?
Fucking another day, but not a dollar.
Another day. But it's doing something we love. Something we love to do is entertain y'all. But start off with topic that I wanted to explore is on Instagram. I went past this video on I think it was on Worldstar. Niggas are getting extendos now. They can get extendos. Like you can like, you know what I'm talking about? As in like, you can make your, penis longer. You know how girls get BBLs?
Yeah.
Now,
Would you do something like that?
Would I do something like that? Sheesh. I don't think so. I think I'm good. I think if I do something like that, it's gonna make it look a little weird, you know?
Yeah. I'm just thinking like, what if you did it and then suddenly now you start having an issue with your dick that you never
exactly.
had before?
There must be side effects.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah. So I don't know.
What
But
if, and then what if they're like, you get it and then you can't like use your dick for like 2 months?
I mean that's a sacrifice you got to take. You got to take for extra 2 inch. You know. Hey, a lot of people out there will literally take this chance to get an extra 2-3 inches, maybe an inch.
That's true.
All I would want is probably like an inch and a half. That's probably it. That's all probably I want. I don't think more than like 2 inches.
I feel like for me,
yeah, exactly. What would you do?
I like to reduce it. I'm tired of time.
That's gas.
I'm tired of using mine as a belt. It's too much. No,
Mr. Gab.
I'm joking. I don't know.
Mr. Third Lane.
I feel like I'm pretty satisfied with what I have, but if maybe like add like an extra 2 inch just because, you know what I'm saying?
Just because. Fuck it.
I kind of almost I want it to be like a pole.
Be in the 1%. Yeah. Fucking dead. This nigga said I'm tired of wrapping that around my waist like a belt.
No, but I don't know. Even then, it seems fucking dangerous.
Bro, that reminds me of middle school. Like niggas in middle school, just because I was African, they thought I had the biggest shit, bro. You get this a lot?
Yeah, that's
you get this a lot, bro. It was a lot of pressure, bro. So like in gym class, whenever it was like jump roping, bro. The much heads that I would see turn around and try and see if I actually do. Sometimes I would turn the other way because, when you're on extra soft, you don't want to look bad.
Yeah, those are the tough ones. I feel like it usually happens when you're playing sports or doing something like active like that.
Yeah, because you're not even thinking about this motherfucker right now.
It tucks itself in.
I was about to say, it sure was the fuck up like a raisin. Nigga said it tucked itself in.
That shit be going to bed. You know what I'm saying? Fucking blanket and everything.
That shit does go to bed. It goes to bed.
It's like when I was saying about it being a lot of pressure, it's just like, because like now a lot of the girls that you get with, now they're expecting you to, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oof.
Exactly. So yeah, it was jump roping, bro. And those good days, bro. Those good days that it's not extra tucked in, bro. I'm jump roping, bro. I'm swinging my shit left and right, back and forth, bro.
Talking about that,
niggas dropping their jaws and shit. I'm.
Did you ever like accidentally get hard in class?
Yes.
Did we talk about this before?
Yes, I think we've mentioned this, but yes.
Like when you're getting hard in class,
it was weird.
Then you get called up.
Then you get called up, bro. That's happened to me, bro. Literally, that has happened to me, bro.
How did you play it up so that you can try and make it go down as quick as possible?
Goodness, nah, I tucked it in.
Really?
I tucked it in.
You know what I would do? There was 2 things I would do. As soon as I get called, I try and like take a fat minute before I go up to front.
Nah, and I put it next to my belly button.
So yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's my second one. So my first one, I kind of like go down, act like I'm tying my shoes, just like doing hella shit, just so I can like think about
wait it out. You can wait it out.
Or the second version is if I have time, as soon as I feel it going up and I can't stop it, I take it and I just put it up like this. But that shit used to be annoying because I'm like, if I fucking go up, people are gonna think I'm fucking weird getting hard and
yeah.
But like it would happen. It's not even sometimes like you're not even thinking about anything sexual.
Yeah.
And then boom, it just gets up.
It just gets up. Man, sometimes like they say that has a mind of its own.
It really does.
Mind of its own, bro. It's crazy.
It really does. But talking about this, I wanted to bring up the fact. So yesterday I was. Have you seen Too Hot to Handle?
What is that on?
So it's like a reality TV show on Netflix about like hot people going on like on a resort, and basically the gist of the show is they cannot have sex. So you just have a hella horny people all together, and nobody can fuck.
So if you have sex, then what?
Then so basically there's a big prize every time you kiss, sex, whatever, and all of them are is different amounts. Right. So but every time you do any of those sexual acts, you lose money.
Damn.
But I was watching because like, dude, some of them are really bad, and then some of them they make them seem like they're bad, but they're really average. Yeah. But yesterday, the new season 3, there's this girl from Australia, dude. She was such a bad. I was watching this show just getting mad. I was like, damn, I want to be in this fucking show. I'll lose that money so goddamn quick. And the thing is that nobody knows. You have 10 hours to like get all the sexual tension out of the way, but they don't say, so nobody knows. So after 10 hours, they come in and then tell you that you're on this show. Damn. You can't have sex anymore, or you can do anything.
So they're all there for 10 hours.
No, they're there for like I think 3 weeks in total. Okay. But for the first 10 hours of that day, you basically can technically have sex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, but you want to know the worst part? You can't even like.
But then you don't know nobody, so you
that's the thing, right? Yeah, you can't just come in already
ready and fuck.
That's too much. But
too much.
The other part is you can't even like pleasure yourself. So
you can't be your meat. No.
So you just there looking at all these hot people. You cannot touch yourself.
I'll be walking around with a fucking tree branch, bro.
Oof. Can you imagine,
bro?
Not being able to release that tension. Wow.
I've been wet dream every night.
Fucking so hard you could like cut through diamonds and shit.
So what is that? If you have a wet dream, does that count as a mic?
I don't think it would though, because you technically are not touching yourself. Damn, that one you'd have to master how to have sex in your dreams.
In your dreams.
Eesh.
To just release it in the morning. Yeah. That would be crazy.
Imagine the fucking wood you'd be waking up in the morning. And you want to know the worst part too. The girls get to sleep with you in the bed.
Wow.
So it's not like the guys sleep on one side and the girls sleep on one side. You guys can all sleep together.
Yeah, it's like unisex. Damn. That is tough one. But this one friend, he was in Seattle. He said that like he was talking to this one girl. And they went over to her, like, over to her dorm and such. And they're talking, and then and the one thing led to another. They're in bed, naked, in bed together. I fell asleep.
Oh.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
I was like, how?
Were they drunk?
How?
Were they sober or were they drunk?
A nigga was sober. This is where the plot twist.
Okay.
A nigga was sober, and she was drunk, and she was white.
I see.
So my nigga was like, because she had an extra bed. My nigga was like, you sleep in this one?
Yeah.
That after a while, he was like, nah, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And then when she woke up, she asked him, did we do anything last night? This nigga looked at her like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck no, we did not. We did not do shit last night.
That'd be like one of them entrapments and shit.
Entrapments and shit.
That's like my worst.
He said, nah. That thing happened last night.
Remember when the Me Too shit was like out of control, where like the what do you call them? The left, I like to call them left, but like the people that were just like doing too much, were like anything that you did sexually, they say that was considered rape.
Rape.
I was like, damn. Like we could really get fucked up off of anything. And like the part that fucked me up the most is like you could feel like you're having consensual sex.
Right.
But if she's feeling that she's not and she's not telling you, you're fucked. Can you imagine that shit? It's like how the fuck
that'd be a tough one, bro. That'd be a tough one. Cause like if you're enjoying it and then you look at her, she's enjoying it.
But in her head she's like, you don't know you're raping me right now. Wow.
But at the same
How do you-
time,
how do you battle
girls
that?
be capping. They want to have sex with you, and they have sex with you, and at the end of that, they can always
Some
be
girls-
like, "Hey,
Yeah, some girls have definitely done that.
you know."
Dude, it's such. I feel like it's such like a. It's kind of scary, but
It's,
I
it's
feel
fucked
like
up. It's
you-
I feel like it's fucked
You,
up.
you have two guys
until-
talking about it, and then you're gonna see all the like the what are they called these dykes? What are the one with the short hair? The
Yeah, yeah.
What
I
are
think
they
they're
called?
called
They
dykes.
have, no, but I'm saying like that group of people that just
Oh,
take that shit to the extreme. Not the left. I mean, the left does it. They're not that category, but like, what are they called again? Feminists.
Feminist.
That's damn. I can't believe I couldn't think of their name.
Feminist.
Like I'm talking about like the extreme version of the feminist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because when they're coming out saying that, like you could literally have sex with somebody and like if they feel like they getting raped,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, that's scary. Because like then you never know if you're having a good time. Then.
Right.
Because it could like. Just from the outside, everything looks fine, but internally, she's not feeling good.
Not feeling
Wow,
good,
dude,
Wow.
that fucked me up for a while because I was like, I don't know if I could.
I don't trust it. Yeah. That scares niggas from fucking.
How the fuck do you even do sex nowadays?
That's the only thing that can scare niggas from fucking, bro.
Especially
God
if-
damn.
especially-
Even disease don't stop niggas sometimes. Even disease don't stop niggas sometimes.
That's true. But that's my thing now. Like anytime when it's like when it's like it's not clear, I'm not doing anything.
Right.
Because I'm not trying to get fucked up over shit that I didn't know what the you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
But like, and I was thinking about it. It's like it also kind of fucked up the like having sex like on a whim. You know what I'm saying? Like just like how like before you there was like that the feeling with like your girl and then. You don't have to say like, do you want to have sex? But it was like you could like
it was like
feel
mutual.
it, you know what I'm saying?
It was a mutual.
You could. It was more like a
mutual
feeling more than like a verbal thing. But like when they were coming out saying like it has to be verbal, like a no is a no. I was like, which don't get me wrong, a no is a no.
No.
But even Bill Burr brought it up on the special, which is what I love. He was like,
What'd he say?
there's different types of like no. But sometimes she can be like. No, but you know she.
Yeah, she's playfuling like
she just doesn't want to make it seem like she's a hoe.
She's a
yeah. So she's like no, but she's
like come on, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's
no, but don't stop.
yeah. It's almost like a no, but she's like you know what I'm saying wink.
It's a winky face, and then there's the like, I think it's the repeated no's. Like that shit.
Right,
Like,
but also obviously there's the actual rapist, and then there's like. That gray area where a lot of people don't know where they stand, but like there's also like I feel like for me there's always like a feeling you can sometimes like feel like when she's like saying no and she's like uncomfortable, you leave her alone, you know what I'm saying? But like you can also feel the other way when she's like saying no and then you know what I'm saying, it's like that wink version
of it.
But that's what I was saying. I was like,
y'all just gotta be aware out there, you know.
You really
make
do.
sure y'all listen. Do not do anything when you guys are under the influence.
Yeah.
Be safe out there because
But
you never know what's gonna happen in the morning. Your shit might get fucked up in the morning, bro. Your life might get scrambled.
Next day, hella problems you
hella problems you face. God damn.
And that one, if you, as a guy, you go to jail. I mean, not even jail. Like if he's taken to court, more than likely you're not getting out of it.
It's her word against yours, my dude.
That's the crazy part.
Against yours, bro.
But
y'all gotta be safe out there.
Damn, them cats are going insane.
It's her, bro. So it's her. Relax.
But yeah, I just wanted because I was thinking about it because I was like that for the longest I was fucked up about that shit. It's like I was like I don't know if I could even have sex again.
Sex, yeah. Yeah, trust really like especially like it's not racist to like point out that like black people,
yeah,
you know, they
I see what's and that's why a lot of the memes has been like when like a white girl. You see the one that I posted when he was like when a D1 athlete refuses to give like a white girl like refuses to have sex with a white girl, she's like, you're going to jail.
You're going to jail.
Basically saying I'm gonna call the cops and say you fucking touched me funny.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's scary.
That's fucked up.
Man, some teams actually have like a whole class about it, you know? Hey, y'all did this thing.
Yeah. But you know where that all stems from, I think? I think it's something
God
like
damn.
back in the days where like when if you were a black kid and you looked at a white girl, you didn't have to say anything. As soon as you looked at her, you could get killed.
You get killed, bro.
Like, I was also listening to this podcast of this like he was like a gangster from like back in the day. I think it was like from the 60s and 70s. He was like the thing that fucked him up to get into like crime or whatever is because he witnessed his like cousin get killed by these like white guys in pickup trucks or whatever.
What the fuck?
Like because his cousin looked at a white girl and then they came in at night and took him from his family. And this shit used to happen back in the day. They could just come and snatch you up. Nobody could do anything about it. Can you imagine how crazy that shit is?
And them niggas run the fucking.
It's so fucked up.
Country, bro. They run the country back then, bro.
When I think about that shit, it pisses me off, Loki.
Sheesh.
Like they could just come and grab your
There's
ass.
still people that want to still do shit like that.
And then I'm sure the people. That's what happened to that guy that was like jogging. And
he was jogging. The motherfucker just jogging.
Was it Ahmaud?
Ahmaud
Arbery, right?
Ahmaud Arbery, yup.
That shit is crazy,
Rest
bro.
in peace.
That's the time where that's the only time I think like instead of us trying to kill each other, go after these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. If we unite,
yeah. What the fuck are we killing each other for, bro?
There's power in numbers, bro.
Killing each other overstepping over motherfuckers.
Y'all need to look at the bigger picture.
Right. Little baby. What was that song here?
It's bigger than black and white.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'm with the whole way of life.
That's it.
It can't change overnight. So we gotta start right here, right now. Change that shit.
Yeah, instead of killing each other, we should be like getting together and going through that shit.
Yeah, be joining forces. Bro, this guy, this Uber driver, this old man it was a Lyft driver actually. I was writing. We had the best conversation, bro. This nigga was telling me about his whole life, bro, experiences and stuff. 89. Still getting on his bag, bro.
He was 89 years old?
89 years old, bro. He said he worked from 3 to 6.
That's old to be working though.
Lyft driver, bro. Damn. Lyft driver. But he said that this fact. Oh, it's a statistic. Statistics speaking, he said about 13 million black babies were aborted in 2019, he said.
13 million black.
In the course of like a whole like decade. 13 million.
Are they considered babies if they get aborted?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because there's still that big argument. It's like, when is a baby considered like a baby basically? When is it considered like a human? You know what I'm saying? Is it when they're like, it's still like the semen, as soon as you touch your ovaries, boom. Does that mean?
But nah, bro. So some of these, I feel like when they consider as a baby, because like it's been a couple of months, man, it's considered as a baby. I feel like, but if it's been like 2 weeks, nah, bro, it's still like an egg, you know. So an egg, it hasn't gotten like fertile yet, you know.
How do you feel about the abortion shit?
But
I feel like actually,
but the abortion shit, like I was trying to get to a point.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I low-key forgot my point. But the point, I feel like the point that I was trying to make was that what he was trying to say was like the fact that like there's so much like numbers, like black numbers, like black babies being aborted is because of like the government trying to control the black population. Don't want them like to get, you know, like over like the white population. There's not that much white people. Like literally, like black people are like
there's only about
a third of like the population in the U.S.
I think there's out of 300 million from the system. I think there's maybe 100 million black people. And this is
so like
look it up. I mean,
so like a third.
Yeah, because I don't think there's that many. But the only thing is, I would say to that is like.
So I'm like, damn.
There's not that many black people.
41 million.
I was about to say 30 million at first.
Yeah.
So there's 40. The thing about that though, there's 41 million black people and there's 300 million people in the United States.
You see,
so there's a lot more white people.
There is. I mean,
it's like 15%.
15% only. But at the same time, you see, well, I mean, I feel like I was getting his point because I was like, yeah, it kind of does make sense because like abortion, like you know, your body, your choice type of thing.
Right.
But like sometimes, like, you know, I feel like some ladies are forced to, like, you know, abort babies because of, like, you know, just how, like,
I'm trying to think about that because I feel like first what I feel like sometimes a lot of black people like to make things seems bigger than what it is.
right.
Especially when like they want to make it seem like it's always like the white man or whatever. I don't blame the white man for everything. Secondly to that is like I don't necessarily know if abort making, unless it was like, it would be, I feel like it would be different if there was like a law where like every time a black like woman has a baby or is like pregnant, they'd be like, come, when every time she goes to the hospital and they kill her baby, then it'll be different. But if it's their choice, like you just said, my body, my choice, it's their choice, who do you blame that on? You can't say it's because of the white people are trying to control.
Yeah.
Because she's the one that decides to go get the abortion. Does that make sense? So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I would say that would be the government. If she's the one that's going to the hospital and saying she wants to get this thing out of her, that's her. Unless she's the one that's trying to make the white government be more powerful. But that wouldn't make sense to me either.
Like the bigger conspiracy for that whole thing is that like the person that started Planned Parenthood was something Sagner. It's like women that believed in eugenics.
The fuck is that?
Eugenics is like, oh, there's like a master race and there's like fuck disabled kids, like no disabled people should live. It should only be pure blood people. You know?
Yeah.
And like the big conspiracy is that like they put a lot of Planned Parenthoods in low income neighborhoods, aka minority neighborhoods,
Yeah.
to try to like kill off or like keep the population at a minimum.
Okay, so the thing is, here's the only difference. That's a conspiracy. The reason Planned Parenthood became a thing, as I know it, it was because a lot of people had kids without planning to have kids. So Planned Parenthood became a thing because a lot of people that had kids without like being ready to have kids, this was like a way for them to, if you got pregnant, you didn't want to get pregnant, you go there and get it taken out without the government having to interfere with the political aspects of that thing. That's, as I know it, that's why Planned Parenthood became a thing. I don't know who created Planned Parenthood. I don't know the original idea, but I know that original idea. But I know that when Planned Parenthood was a thing, was because it was basically for kids that were not ready to have kids, and this was a way to help them get kids taken out or get whatever taken out. But I feel like even with this thing,
But there's like, but Planned Parenthood, another thing is like, I'm thinking about, it's not only to like, you know, get an abortion. There's like a lot more.
No, it's a lot more than just abortion. I think now they help with like, just like women things, period. So like girls that having to deal with like, you know, the menstrual cycle, they help with like all that type of stuff. I think you can sometimes even get tested there or some stuff like that. But what I was gonna say is I feel like it's also tough when I feel like when guys have this conversation, because like women can always go back to, you know, we don't understand how they feel. But I think with me, with my whole thing on like the abortion or not, you know, or like I think it's like what, pro-choice, and what is it called? It's basically, are you against abortion or are you not? And I feel like for me it's like I don't really care. It's like, and I feel like that's how a lot of guys feel.
Yeah.
Like, do you? I feel like it only affects the person that get pregnant.
That get pregnant,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like you're the one that's gonna carry the baby for 9 months.
Then it's
like,
a different
you can
situation.
do it, yeah,
But-
but like at the same time, they do want to hear like, do you want to keep the baby or not from you?
Yeah, but the thing is, and I want to have this conversation because
or
this
like-
is something that I lived through. Is like there has been times where girls can use having a baby in a way to like attack the guy, like as a weapon.
Also, like to threaten them or blackmail them.
Meaning like basically they make it seem like it's a choice that you have, if you want to be part of the kid's life or not.
Right.
And then if you say you don't want to be part of the kid's life, but she's the one that decides to keep it, you're looked at as an ass. You know what I'm saying? And then, or they have the other side of it where that I've seen this, where like, let's say you want to be a dad, she can also be like, you can't see this kid, and you want to be involved, but she basically says that you can't.
Yeah, she
and like
restricts you.
Yeah, she basically uses it as a way to control you. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
So I feel like, and that part of it, as I've witnessed when I was a kid, where like I've seen women like use their babies as a way to control their husband. Where like if he does something wrong, she'll be like, "You're deadbeat dad," but he's also the one that's trying to be involved in the kids' life. You know what I'm saying? But I think
it's like they use emotion a lot.
Because it's very emotion based. But but sometimes but I feel like in that aspect of it, it's like you almost cannot be perfect. Like if you're not involved, you're a deadbeat. If you're involved, it could also be used against you.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no reason to like ask that question, like, do you want to keep her or not, to a guy, because like, you know, if he says no, then like, you know, it all depends on like what you want to do, you know. But like, I feel like,
because I think I know what you're saying. Like, ultimately, it's her choice.
It's her choice, but like, I feel like some of them be asking that just to see, like, you know, are you gonna be here for the baby or not? So like,
and the also thing is, all comes down to like getting the wrong person pregnant.
Yeah, that's true. You know, if it's an accident, you know, I feel like if an accident and you don't want to keep it, I feel like the girl should like understand that. But if it's a couple times it's an accident, then like, you can't just be like making these accidents, like, you know,
like
it really pays the price,
right?
Know? But if it's like the first time, you know, and y'all were not, you know,
if it's a one-time thing and like he's not ready, because like, especially not everybody should be parents,
right?
Whether it's the mom or the dad. So like sometimes you're pregnant and then you ask the guy, you know, I'm gonna keep this baby,
right?
And then so now you don't even have to say anything, but by just you saying I'm gonna keep this baby, I feel like something that puts pressure on the guy to be like, damn, now I have to be involved, whether he's ready or not. Now he's like, now I have to do.
It's like I don't want to be looked at as a deadbeat, you know. So like, you know, I'm gonna man up and I'm gonna make this shit happen.
That's my worst fear. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you did.
I can't be having kids. If I hear a girl say that she's pregnant, I'm taking her to Six Flags. We're gonna get on all the roller coasters. So you're gonna throw that shit right up. I don't do kids. I can't imagine myself with kids. I mean, I can,
nigga,
in the future.
Shit, in the future, nigga, you said like 35.
Yeah, that's all I'm about to see myself.
God damn, 35 years old.
Yeah, because
that's pretty old, man.
I think the reason why is because like I don't want to have to think about and maybe this, and I think it is selfish of me. Like I don't want to have to constantly think about somebody else. Now, that doesn't mean I don't want to constantly think about my partner. That's fine, but I don't want to, like, let's say if I want to do stuff, I have to put into account where's the kid's gonna go. Like all these things.
That's responsibility. You don't want that responsibility.
I don't want to deal with any of that, and I think because of that, I do not want to have kids anytime soon. Like I don't want to, because like sometimes I want to be spontaneous. I want to be like, let's fly down to whatever, Florida, whatever the fuck.
Right.
But like, if you have kids, like, okay, but kids have to be in school. Kids have to do this. I'm like, I don't want.
You gotta arrange. Yeah,
I don't want that. I don't want to think about that.
Yeah.
Not for a long time.
But you think about that shit when you have a like
I mean,
a pet.
A pet, yes, but a pet is almost like a pet you can get rid of. A pet you can sell. You know what I'm saying?
There's not that much emotion attached to it.
There's emotion. There's emotion.
I know there is emotion, but it's not as much as like a.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's just the emotion is not the same as with the kid.
Yeah.
With the kid, it will be something different.
Cause it ain't come from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with the pet, other people can watch it. It doesn't really need to do like it can, too much.
Like a pet could have hella different owners. They won't know which one it is.
Exactly.
Like it's like, man, as long as you feed me, You take me out, you walk me, I'll be cool.
Yeah, and like, and if I have food for the dog, you don't even have to worry about like buying food for the dog. Just here's the food I already bought for my dog. You just feed it to her for however long I'm gone for, and then it's fine. And I come back, I get it back. But if it's a kid, there's so many things I feel like you gotta think about before you do shit.
But
and I
can't
feel
you
like
just
that
give the
bummed me
kid
out.
to your like parents?
Yeah, but a lot of the times I feel like when you're constantly like giving your kids to like your grandparents or their grandparents, or whatever, you look at it as a bad parent because most of the time you're not taking care of your kid. And I think a lot of the times when people that, unless it's like a job thing, that's different. But a lot of the times people that have left kids with their grandparents or their parents because they weren't ready to have kids. So now they're just here. Can you take care of it? And then and I've seen that a lot where people would have kids and they just dump it on the grandparents.
Sheesh, and they're not gonna say no,
right? Yeah, exactly. But I think that comes to the accountability of the parents because they just weren't ready to have kids.
They weren't.
It just happened.
But yeah, but some grandparents are different. They always want the kids over and stuff.
Yeah, my mom started saying that when about kids. I was like, what the fuck?
About that shit.
I was like, lady, do you know how old I am? I was like, I'm not ready to do that shit. What the fuck? But I think it's also because in their days they had kids hella young. They did. You know what I'm saying? Because life you have to move.
You have to move, bro.
There's no time to sit around and do shit.
You got to move, bro. Like the expiration date was closer too.
Yeah, exactly.
Your life expectancy was like 55,
some shit like that.
So you had to start at like 18, maybe like 13.
A lot of the
not 13. No,
13 was like way back in the days.
Way back in the days.
Do you know like way back then? If you were like as soon as you hit like 15-year-old, you almost look like as an old bitch.
Yeah, as an adult, literally.
Like, I'm talking about like you're like no good to the community.
Really?
If
you're a girl,
if you're a girl, 15 years old, you don't have kids.
You don't have kids or a husband.
Yeah, you're basically like a waste. Can you imagine?
That's crazy.
That's so crazy to me.
Right now, young as fuck.
I can imagine being 13 and having to like. But you think it was a 13-year-old girl with like a fucking 30-year-old guy. Yes, that's just disgusting.
That shit is
they still do that shit in India and stuff.
Yeah, I know. In some countries, they still
arranged marriage and shit.
They do like with like.
You can't force somebody to marry somebody they don't fuck with or ever met him from the first time and then you're gonna get married to somebody. What type of shit is that? This motherfucker looks weird and smells weird.
Yeah, that's
you already can't marry him.
If they're looking weird, what the fuck are you doing? You know what? I'll be more upset with the parents than I am with the person.
Exactly. It's always
how the fuck can you look at this person and think me and this person should match?
Some of disrespectful shit is that.
What the fuck?
God damn.
Like our genes wouldn't even make sense. Our kids would come out looking weird as shit.
Yeah, that arranged marriage is not okay. You cannot force somebody to marry somebody. Do that shit. They don't know or like never met, bro. That is fucked up.
But the thing is, back in the days, they used to be wild. And you know what I was thinking about? I think if Jesus lived in today's society, especially with this, with the PC culture, I think Jesus will be canceled.
You think so?
I think in 2022, Jesus will be canceled.
Well, what did he do that he would be canceled for?
I just think, especially with the things that they did back then, and I know that some religious people might come up to my head, but I think the shit that they did back then, like just what? The shit that they'll do to like basically saying that they healed somebody. I think those kind of acts, or just being able to just like walk into anybody's house and just be like, I'm Jesus, and then they get to do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a lot of the things that Jesus was able to get away with back then. I think nowadays he might be in jail.
He might be in jail for sure. Yeah, the time has changed a lot. The time has changed a lot. So
the culture is different.
Culture is way different now.
But even yourself, think about it. If you saw Jesus come, first of all, you would think that's a crazy person.
Yeah. It's
if a person just came to you and said he was Jesus.
He was Jesus. Yeah, then I'm like, I want that nigga to prove it. Prove it.
Make me fly.
Nigga, make me fly. Nigga, give me some money.
What do you think would be something that you ask if somebody came to you and said they were Jesus? What do you think that's something? What's the first thing you're asking?
Well, if you say they're Jesus, man, I gotta humble myself real quick because like it's Jesus, man, right in front of me.
How you gonna humble yourself if you don't know if it's Jesus yet?
But exactly.
Yeah.
So that's when you gotta test it out. You gotta ask them to prove it. Do some shit that you never seen before.
I'm gonna be like, make me like a millionaire.
Oof.
I'm gonna be like, I want to see my bank account. I want it to say 300 mil.
Woo. But then,
He's Jesus. He should make it happen, right?
yeah, he can. Or he can feed bread.
I was about to say, or imagine if he just like takes like a pile of sand and then he makes it into like hella bread. Like
wow,
just crazy.
Just turn the tree into a money tree.
Oof.
Wow.
Now
every leaf turns into a bill. Imagine, bro, $100 bill, bro. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, man. I'd be like, hey, I got a tree outside in my backyard. Turn that shit. If you can turn that shit into.
And then after, so let's say
I believe you.
Let's say he does it, and then it comes true. What's the next step you do? Do you take it to the people?
I'm like, Jesus, I'll be your manager from now on.
And then you go
sign this document,
you go visit other people.
And then now we're finna start making money. Making money and changing the world.
Yeah, just going like TED Talks and
TED Talks and shit with Jesus. It's Jesus. Jesus found me first.
Hosting Coachella for like Jesus.
For Jesus, that'd be crazy.
Imagine the amount of crowd to just be out there.
That'd be crazy. Hella crowd. But that would take everybody out the house, to be honest. If you say you got Jesus, that nigga's being resurrected, right?
But he has to do a lot of shit to prove he will do it. To be like,
that's true. He gotta walk on water for sure, bro. That's why everybody's gonna want to see.
Yeah,
him walking on water.
Him just talking to like animals and shit.
Animals. Ooh. That's why I'll be like, hey, Kilo's been fucking up with me. I want to be able to talk to him. So if you can make that happen, bro, I'll believe in Jesus, bro.
Yeah. I was thinking I would like for him to like maybe be able to talk to like a dangerous animal.
Nigga, if you can talk to any animal, you can talk to any like dangerous animal too, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But like, take me to like where there's like exotic, like crazy animal that will fuck you up on sight.
And what the fuck you gonna say? Why you so angry?
Yeah, exactly. It's like let's talk about it. You need therapy, bitch. Why so violent? You know what I'm saying? Cause them niggas don't fuck around, bro. It's on sight every time they see you.
There is some animals like that. They don't even look at you.
Like a chimp. I wanna talk to like the chimp that's like in the jungles and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The wild ones.
Yeah, or like them jaguars, they just eat your face. Like what's going on, bro? Why are you so mad?
Why are you so mad, bro? What's happening in the past, bro? What turned you this way?
Yeah, let's have a conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? Or go down to the water and talk to like some sharks. That's something I'll ask for Jesus. Can you imagine the money that you'd be making with him though?
Jesus.
Just you and him on the road.
If you're that nigga's management, bro, you making bread, bro. You're making bread, bro. You're going famous on every platform, TikTok, right? YouTube, Facebook. I don't remember at the same time. I'm like,
Oh, is it recording? So,
I'm like,
Hold on, we gotta recap because we started video. So, Missy just asked, would Jesus even want to make money? But and then you saying that he wouldn't know.
I mean, I'm saying that he probably wouldn't. But at the same time, like, I'm gonna need some bread,
right? But I'm saying, no. But you say he wouldn't know. What do you mean he wouldn't know? Like, you're not telling him he's making money, or you guys are making money, but it just goes to your account because he doesn't have bank.
No. It wouldn't be like no. I wouldn't tell him that we're gonna go out and make money. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna show you to the world. That's it. And if I'm making money in the way, then I'm making money in the way. It's not like I'm gonna have a discussion with him.
So you're not going about it like I'm going about it like bread's gotta come in with everything. You know what I'm saying? I know you're Jesus, but I still got rent to pay. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. I was thinking that I'm just gonna, work this shit out. Tell nigga Jesus coming. I'm gonna need at least like a few $100,000 for this nigga to pull up. This nigga.
So you're gonna have other people pay you.
Management.
Yeah.
Management.
So every time they wanna see you, just they pay like what I'm saying, a couple grand or whatever.
Because a lot of people finna show up.
So
It's like an artist. Jesus is my artist, bro. I'm his manager.
Yeah.
So
what if it's like we don't need this money? He's like, whatever we do, we all do it for free. What do you tell
for
him?
free? What you mean? I don't leave for free, bro.
What do you mean, Jesus?
What do you mean, Jesus? Hey, pause. Jesus, bro, we need this bread, bro. I'm a talking man. I'm a talking model. He's like, then he's gonna be like, I'm Jesus though.
Yeah. He's like, you don't need this.
Okay, that's when I'm be like, all right, it's cool then. We'll start throwing them at the parks.
But I
We'll start throwing the events at the parks.
I feel like
free for everybody to come.
I don't know if I would have that much. Just because I know this is almost like faith. It's like what should be like. We don't need this money. Just believe in me or whatever.
Just to believe.
I'm like, nah. I need some receipts, bro. or put it in paper.
But that's what Judas said.
Yeah. I take it to court. You know what I'm saying? I want this in the contract. But once I'm done touring with you, there needs to be 300 million on my bank account. If it's not, we're going to court, Jesus.
Going to court.
Me, you, and God are gonna have to have the conversation.
That's what Judas said, though.
Did he? To Jesus?
Like not to Jesus exactly, but like the only reason he sold out Jesus was because of the money.
Yeah, right.
Who?
Judas, the guy that betrayed Jesus, basically. Judas betrayed Jesus.
I've never heard about no Judas.
You don't read the Bible, then?
Well, yeah, you never flip a
But yeah, basically,
that's crazy. Judas?
Yeah,
so he was Jesus' best friend or something?
He was
Jesus'
one of the
friend?
12 people that Jesus had around
disciples.
him.
One of the 12
I guess he
disciples?
was considered a disciple. Yeah,
You think?
yeah. He was one of the people that Jesus had around him. One
I
of the
didn't see
close
that.
people that.
There's a movie about it,
Yeah.
huh?
A lot-
And that nigga's in it?
Yeah. I heard a lot of people cried when they saw that movie. I think it was called Passion of Christ. I saw it when I was young. He was getting his ass beat.
He was getting his ass beat, throwing shit.
Do you think you get an ass beating like that for the world?
Damn, nigga.
Imagine this, right? This is no offense to the religion, to Jesus, whatever. Imagine in your head, you believe so wholeheartedly that you're from like you're the son of like something powerful, and you're here to give the word of your father, right? But you have nothing to show for it, meaning you can't do all the tricks or whatever. You can't turn sand into wine.
What?
But in your head, you just believe that you're his son.
A powerful ass belief.
But listen, yeah, exactly, right? You're his son, and like you're here to spread the message, right?
Wow.
Right? And then they're like, if you don't stop talking this shit, you're gonna get your ass beat. Do you think you're gonna get that ass beating?
Well, it depends.
Like in your heart, you believe.
It depends. If like you said, in my heart I believe, and the shit that I'm talking is getting through people's heads, and I'm attracting a crowd.
Some people are believing you, yes. Some people, let's say some people, you're almost like a musician. Like your words are so powerful. Some people believe you. You know what I'm saying? But the caveat is you have nothing to show for it.
show for it.
You know what I'm saying? You can't turn like water into wine. You can't do none of that.
No, I give up
just
on that
just
shit.
your word.
I'm gonna go far.
And then they're like, you gotta get they like, if you don't stop, you're gonna get your ass beat. What do you do?
I'm stopping. I'm stopping. God, if you're not gonna let me, help me out. Give me some powers to show these niggas.
Yeah,
Then there's nothing to show for.
Yeah.
I'm just talking mess.
that's true. You're
talking
gonna
about
look at it
shit, bro.
like as an insane person. Especially
Yeah.
nowadays, like as an insane person.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get an ass beating for anybody.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
Unless I'm like Superman, where like I'm getting beat up and nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
That's fine.
That's fine.
But if we're talking about the ass beating that Jesus got,
Cuddy was bleeding, bro.
thank God he was the one that took it for us. Because I think if it was anybody else, hell no.
He was, bro, that was a tough one.
Eh.
And then he got hung.
Crucified.
Crucified.
Yeah.
Crucified. Man.
That's a
I want to see a nigga put some fucking nails in my hand. I suck.
right?
What?
Damn, nigga. I'm like, nah, hold up, bro.
They just hung on there, just hanging there like a.
And even
like a piece of
even to
meat,
then,
bro.
even to then, he stayed true.
Wow.
But the thing, if you think about it too, this is all like.
You think this really, bro?
Here's
I
the-
feel like somebody needs to create a time machine, bro.
That's what I want.
All these events need to get like double checked. Did they really happen this way, bro?
Right.
Because I feel like there's so much like twist,
Yeah.
and like twisting like stories and like these events and shit, like people actually might have made it their own way.
I think that's exactly what it is. I think in different religion, everybody had their because in different religions they're all kind of similar, but everybody kind of drifts into their own unique ways. And I think religion is almost like a comic book. Everybody has their superheroes.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And over time, shit just gets changed.
Yeah, a lot of the words get changed. And then nowadays too, now they have to like switch it to like the modern days way of thinking. So now you have to think about the fact that kids nowadays don't really give a crap about listening to stuff like that. So in order for you to attract them, it would be very different.
Now people are just like modernizing religion too. That's not how it used to be back in the day.
Because back then you could do it just solely based on just like speaking into it, and then have people believe in the word.
Right.
But now
you gotta twist it so you can attract more people out there.
But nowadays we're so fact driven. It's hard for anybody to believe what you say. If it's not on video, if it's not like something that people have fact checked, it's gonna be a hard time getting through anybody.
Facts.
That's why I think being Jesus nowadays would be hella hard.
It would be hard. Unless
there's proof, he's gonna be looked at as a crazy person.
That's facts.
Like would you swing at somebody that say that I'm Jesus? Like that lady. Have you seen that meme that video that went viral? She was like, "You are not him." Imagine she was seeing that.
I see. I didn't finish the whole thing.
You are not him. They've made hella memes about that shit. You are not him, bitch. I'm him. Quit playing. Yeah, but imagine if you were Jesus and she telling you that, would you slap him?
If it was Jesus,
yeah. You come
to have to believe into her.
Yeah. What you mean? I'll suck her on her stomach just so she can stop breathing for like 2 seconds, and then I'll be like, here, I'll give her back the wind. Then she believe. Yeah. You know when like you knock the wind out of your body, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll do that to her for just like I'll be like 10 seconds, and then you'll be like, alright, here, you get to live again.
Now you believe me? Damn. Shit, that'd be crazy, man. To be able to like superpowers, almost like to be able to like do some shit that nobody ever seen before, bro. Like levitate.
You think how fast that nigga would be get caught up though by the government and shit?
Right. That's true too. You gotta think about that aspect of it.
But would he be considered as an extraterrestrial?
Probably.
Nigga from out of this world?
Unless you're able to fight off all the guns and this shit, they can like get your ass soaked and start just start testing your shit.
Area 51.
Wow. The government is so scary to me sometimes, bro. Like, because I think maybe we're having this conversation about one time where like, literally, if they decide they could do anything with you and nobody would ever know.
Nobody would know.
They could just snatch you up, you're gone.
You're gone.
And even if your mom goes to the police, they can't do anything.
They can't do anything. That nigga disappeared with no trace.
Can you imagine that shit? When I think about that, it's looking scary.
But I feel like everything we see in movies, that shit is actually real, bro. Because how the fuck?
I think a lot of the versions of it is based. I think a lot of them is real, and then the other ones also is a little bit of imagination into it. Because I think
bro, because like, how can you imagine something like that? Some of the things that people be imagining, I'm like, no, there's no way, bro. No way your brain can just go that far and like start thinking about some shit like this. At the same time that like I've thought about some shit.
Right, that's what I say. I think it's true because like our brain is something very interesting. Like some people like music. Imagine of the music that people have been able to, and this is before even the words. This was just like the, I don't like opera, but like just being able to like play piano before even like words were able to like people were able to sing. Just being able to create that kind of sound that would just make people so attracted to that. You know what I'm saying? I think the brain is something that's very, very, very intricate and interesting.
They said we've only discovered what, like 10%.
Something very low, like a very low number. Can you imagine that shit,
nigga? What if we can unlock the rest of the fucking brain, nigga?
And here's the crazy part. I was reading this thing on I think it was like on Instagram or whatever. The brain named itself. It called itself brain.
Who the fuck was talking to his brain and then
And then decided to call it brain.
And they decided to call it brain.
I don't know.
Do we know where that word like originated from?
Brain?
Is it Latin? It's probably Latin, bro. Brain is probably some Latin word for some. It probably has a meaning and shit.
Yeah. What do you think the meaning would be?
Brain. Shit, some shit. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I don't know. It's very interesting, but I think I hear what you're saying though, because I think there's some things that has definitely happened that we've just recreated some things, but I think and then a lot of them also is fucking a bitch was able to imagine Harry Potter. What was that lady's name?
I do not know her name.
The Harry Potter lady.
The author.
What's her name?
We'll look it up.
I was seeing her.
But she basically created that out of her head.
Out of her head, bro. A whole like
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling. This bitch almost got canceled too.
She almost did.
Them niggas came after her ass,
She
bro.
almost did, bro. She went to like what 13, 18 publishers. Then they didn't want to publish her shit.
I don't know, but yeah, like she was able to imagine that shit. And I'm one of the people that have never seen Harry Potter because I think that thing is trash. But she was able to imagine it, and she made like a lot of money from it.
That nigga Stan Lee.
Stan Lee, there you go. Damn, Stan Lee.
That nigga Stan Lee, bro. That nigga's been like, I don't know, man. That nigga may not be human.
Wow.
That nigga may not be human.
The creation that he came up with, that's crazy though. But that's what I'm saying. Can you imagine? Like just your brain. But some people just have it. You know what I'm saying?
Some people just special, bro. Some people just like, I don't know. What about me? Maybe I'm special.
Yeah,
I just don't know it yet.
Yeah, you just don't know what you can possibly do yet. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody says the same thing with like soccer.
Exactly.
Sometimes your brain can just think of something. You know what I'm saying? Like the people like I think Neymar is a great example of like someone that's like his imagination as far as like soccer goes is insane.
It's insane.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, like how he can get out of situations.
Yeah.
Just like
people that are talented like that, Messi, Neymar, people that skillful with the ball. And all that is just creativity.
In your head.
Yeah, in your head.
It's just in your head, bro.
Because those are shit you cannot even train for.
Fuck, bro.
It's a crazy world out here.
That's crazy, bro.
The brain is something very, very interesting.
This shit is phenomenal.
Makes me think about that movie Inception.
That was a good movie.
If I could dive deep into my head. What if that little voice in your head that you hear? That's the guy that's driving the vehicle. This is the vehicle.
Body, the little voice in your head, huh? Damn, that shit always be whispering every day. That's crazy. Wow. Like, have you seen was it Inside Out? The
Pixar movie?
The Pixar movie, yeah, Inside Out. With the little people that control your whole body and shit. You haven't seen it?
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's like they're in your head and they're like there's just like a whole department.
Yeah, I think maybe not that movie, but I've seen like versions of movies like that where like there's different departments in your body for different things, like the blood, the eyes.
No, but for this movie, it was like emotion based, right?
Oh, okay.
It was emotion based, like anger, and there's like sadness, and there's like
I might have seen that movie.
Happiness, and there's like
This was like animated, right?
Yeah. It's a Pixar movie. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. So,
well, what else do we have for these people?
Let me see, some shit.
I'm trying to figure out what was the first ever word for brain. Because it's not brain, because that's English.
Right. Did you look up who? Do you look up who invented it? Obviously, now who created the brain, but like, I think if you say invented it, it's gonna come up with a name of the person that probably named it brain. And maybe they had different names for it back in the day.
That's crazy.
I was only give me the like English.
And how far does that go?
19th century, but that ain't shit. But what y'all were talking about the brain, like, is it just your brain working, or like the thing that they don't understand is that they can understand how the brain works, but they don't understand how consciousness works.
I mean, consciousness that's also like a whole nother topic. You know, like consciousness was basically Inception. The movie Inception. That's basically what it was made up of.
Consciousness.
Yeah. That one is. It's almost like when we get into the conversation about the universe. It just freaks me the fuck. That doesn't freak me out, but it gives me anxiety. Just too much thought.
Yeah, like what's going on? Like what do you believe and what do you not believe? Yeah, like fucking Salah was talking to me about like the universe and shit. We were talking about the black hole and how like scientists know so much about the black hole. And
who does?
They have scientists. They know so much about the black hole. They have so much facts about the black hole. Where's like the nearest one and shit. But like you've never seen one. Why do you know all this? How do you know all this?
Yeah, I think a lot of them is speculations. But the thing is, here's the part that I don't understand. Right? They somehow have technology to like look at like stars that are far away. Or have you seen like these videos of like how when people like that, it started from like one lady and it zoomed out, just show like the Earth, galaxy, whatever the fuck, and it shows different shit ton of universes. But I was like, but I think all that is speculations based on some facts.
Yeah, they okay. And then when we were talking about that shit, and I told him like, how do they know that shit?
Yeah.
And then he went on and said that like they've come up with like systems and like algorithm to like calculate that type of shit. Then I was like, yeah, because like physics, like you can really like, you know, test out shit and it really does work, you know. If you do it over and over again, it's really gonna happen. It's just gonna end up to that one, you know, conclusion. So it does kind of make sense if they do have an algorithm that can measure like how far like the black hole is, you know, or like, you know, like the force that the black hole has. I'm like, damn, nigga, like, you know how much calculation you gotta do, bro?
That makes my brain hurt even thinking about it.
So much formulas and shit.
What I want is for us to, the day that we eventually get to a point where traveling to different Earths or types of Earths, different planets, different universe becomes a thing. Because when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, this really cannot be it. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. It's not. I don't think it is. That's why when people say the Earth is flat, you know, I really, there's some reasons behind it. And then when people say the Earth is round, you know, there's some reasons behind it. But at the same time, like, you know, we don't know anything because we've been grounded this whole time.
But you also cannot. Wait. You think the Earth is flat or is round?
I believe some of the flat theories or conspiracy theories. I believe some of the round conspiracy theories.
But it's also the only reason you can't say the Earth is flat anymore because now there's technology that have been able to see that the Earth is round. So we can't say.
But can you believe that though? You think you can believe that though? Like truly, you know, you can believe that because like if I haven't been to space, I'm like it's really telling me like, you know, I really can't believe it. There's really a space out there, you know.
I think the reason why I can believe it because there's been people, because I feel like a lot of the time people that don't believe the Earth is round is because it's so attached to the government, and a lot of the time the government like to use things they like to lie obviously, but like they also actually use things against us. But I think the fact that other people that don't have any attachment to the government have been able to go out of their way to like trying to find these things out and see it, that's the only reason why I believe it. But now if it was all government based, then maybe I'll feel a different way. But I think, especially now, it's hard for me to say.
But there's one thing there's one thing to like to say something, even though if you're the government or not, then to like prove it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if they can prove that the Earth is like round without them having to like, you know, I don't know, partner up with the government, then like that would actually be believable because like, you know, like Elon Musk, that nigga, shit, like he looks like a type of dude to not like fuck with the government, you know. He looks like he wants to do whatever he wants to do, you know. He's by himself. He wants like freedom of speech. That's why he brought Twitter and shit. So like him saying that he's been in space, that kind of, you know,
Well,
turned my head.
he hasn't been to space. He's trying
Well,
to go to space.
Well, he's launched a rocket into space, right?
He's launched rocket. But so there you go. So
there you go. And then so that makes me think too, like, damn, you know, is he capping or is there actually space out there?
So, but then, well, what do you mean if there's space out there? If you talking about, are we talking about if the Earth is round and flat?
We're still
But
on that topic.
I don't think there will be that many people that are gonna be lying about the Earth not being round. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's not enough people to go around to tell everybody that you have to say that the Earth is flat or the Earth is round.
You see that, but that's the thing. There's only a few people that believe that because
No, it's not. There's a lot of people that believe the Earth is round.
no. Oh, I thought you said. Well, the way you questioned you said that shit kind of got me confused. But like I was saying, but I'm trying to say that there's not that much people that believe that the Earth is like flat.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's only a few because growing up, everybody, you know, everything is shaped. Even the shape of the Earth is, you know, the globe that you have in like your class, your kindergarten class is round, you know. So even when you're a kid, you're programmed to think that the Earth is round, and like even just like the images that they show like online and like you know
Yeah.
on TV, even like live on TV, is to like make you think that the Earth is round. So when you grow up, you form this idea as like the Earth is round and it's only round. So when people come up with like a theory as in like, you know, the Earth is flat, you start being like, no, it's not. Since I was, you know, yay high, nigga, no, this motherfucker was round, and there's like space out there. So when people say, you know, our Earth is flat, you kind of don't want to hear them. So like, or like you don't really believe them at first until like it's proven.
Here's the only reason why I would go against the theory of the Earth being flat nowadays. Is the only reason why is because we now live in a world where the technology is so much advanced than it was back then. And then plus back then, a lot of the time the government used TVs or whatever news to have out propagandas on whatever it may be.
Right.
But I think nowadays there's too many people that now have their own resources to do this type of research.
Right.
And I'm not talking about like regular people. I'm saying like people that have money that are able to do this research, that have found that the Earth is not flat. So that's why it's hard for me to go with someone that thinks that the Earth is flat. When now, if maybe back then, I think there's a possibility of. I mean, even now we can still have the conversation, but I think now it will be a lot more believable than you could say back then, because back then there wasn't enough resources for you to get that information. But now there is. There's different companies that do this, different companies that have like the technology to like send out, whether it's like robots or whatever, they can send it out like out of space, and they can look down and see that the Earth is not flat. So that's why I say nowadays it will be hard to combat that the Earth is flat when we just have access to all this.
But then, you see, I think about it more and more because like the only people that have actually like been in space is the U.S. and Russia, right? China.
Yeah. I think
India's been in space.
I think everybody has now.
Has the UK been in space?
Yeah, England. Yeah.
Like
I think
they've sent people to space.
I think it's like a now, and here's the other reason why. Now it's almost like a race. No, it's not a race anymore, but like it's almost like a
project, like a mission.
Like a mission for like every country that has the resources are able to go into space because they want to find something before the other government do. So I think that's one of the other reasons why it'll be hard for the idea of the Earth being flat coming out, because like it's just there's way too many resources, and different people are able to send shit up there.
Right. 42 countries have been to space.
There you go. So there's no way all those 42 countries are all in cahoots to say that the Earth is flat.
But then at the end of the day, the Earth is run by one world government, right? The Illuminati.
Bitch, all right. This is
That Illuminati.
This is a topic for another day.
That Illuminati controls all them countries, so
We got-
wherever the
we
Illuminati
got
wants them
places
to
to be.
say, they fucking say.
We got places to be. We're gonna put that one on hold. We're gonna talk about this shit next time. But for people that have been watching, whatever, listening, thank you guys so much. Yeah, because now our head's about to hurt. My head's
Yeah,
gonna
my
hurt.
head's about to fucking hurt. God damn.
All right, guys. We'll catch you guys next time.
Catch you guys next time.